Hey friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. If you are new, what's up? My name is TheShai. Welcome to the channel. So today we are going to be doing a mini review of the new Milk Pore Eclipse primer. I'm super excited to try this out. Hydro Grip is like my favorite primer of all time, so I'm excited to try another Milk product. So we're going to do kind of a comparison, kind of look at the differences between the two, and then we're also going to do a little wear test of this primer. So this is what it looks like. I love the matte black packaging, and it is the Pore Eclipse mattifying primer. I did get the 20ml just because my skin type, I'm gonna say I have combination skin now. I have more normal to dry skin on most of my face, but on my forehead I do get a little bit oily throughout the day, so I do like to put mattifying primers on my forehead, or just try and mix my primers to make my makeup last longer. I don't usually have problems with makeup not lasting on my face, but I do feel like sometimes at the end of the day my forehead has a bit of a glow to it. Not excessive, but it has a bit of a glow. So yeah, excited to try this primer out. My main reason I wanted to try it was because number one, it's summertime. We'll be going to more day parties, gonna be festivals, all sorts of things going on, so we want our makeup to last longer. And I think mattifying primers kind of hold on to makeup a bit better in heat. And yeah, let's have a go. Let's see how it works out. So I am going to be comparing it with the Hydro Grip also to see kind of what the differences are. But the description is it's a lightweight 90% natural water cream primer that locks on makeup, blurs pores and controls shine, infused with niacinamide and bakuchiol to help minimize the appearance of pores over time. I just have on moisturizer and a little bit of SPF, and my brows are already done. So let's go ahead and pop this on and see what this is like. So I got the travel size. It looks like this. It's so cute. How cute is this packaging? I love it. Let's open her up. I do believe this, even in the regular version, it is a squeeze tube. I'm just gonna pop a little bit on the back of my hand just to see how it comes out. Okay, so it's white. This is how it looks. Okay, that's how it comes out. It's pretty smooth, but it also has a little bit of a thickness to it. I'm going to now pop on Hydro Grip, and that is Hydro Grip there. I'm just going to swatch that. So as you guys can see, Hydro Grip is a clear consistency. It's very much like water, like jelly based. It's very much water based. I mean, both of them are water based, but Pore Eclipse, it does say it's a water cream primer, so it's going to be a little bit thicker and kind of swatch and feel more like a cream, whereas Hydro Grip is very much giving water and it's a very clear, loose consistency. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. Let's go ahead. I'm going to take a little bit of this, put it on my skin. Just going to apply it. It definitely already looks quite matte. Yeah, it's definitely mattifying, like, for sure. It's kind of making my skin already matte. If you guys can tell here, let's see. It has like a fresh scent. It's not, I wouldn't say it has a fragrance, but it's like a fresh scent. So I'm going to make sure I apply up here, because this is like my problem area, but I'm gonna apply it all over my face just to, you know, give you guys a good wear test and show you guys how it looks, because I believe this is for all skin types. So yeah, this is for sure mattifying. You guys can see my skin looks very matte. So I've just looked on the Instagram just to see the main differences. So it says the Pore Eclipse primer is a water cream formula, best for normal, combination, oily skin. Hydro Grip, more of a gel, dewy finish, great for all skin types and tones. You can see that this is the mattifying primer. My skin looks matte. It doesn't look too dry, but it's definitely like a smooth matte. Even the way it feels is very smooth. It doesn't feel dry. It's just, it's giving matte. So we're going to apply our foundation on top of this and our makeup, and then I'm gonna come back at the end, show you guys how it looks, and then we'll do a wear test. So far I feel like this is gonna give like a soft matte type of feel, so excited to see how it's gonna come out. So yeah, I'm gonna apply makeup and then I will be back to show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so I am back. Makeup is done. So this is how my makeup looks with the Milk primer. I do feel like my face overall does look quite matte compared to how it would if I would use a more hydrating primer, but my skin still has a bit of a glow to it. Might be just because of some of the products I used. I did use like a liquid blush, but I haven't used anything like super glowy. Like even my foundation was like I feel like this is a soft matte foundation, and then my concealers, one was matte, one was hydrating, and then everything else was kind of like just soft matte products. I did put a little powder on my forehead, and I did set my face with a setting spray. So yeah, we'll see how it lasts. Honestly, I didn't really want to switch up too much of my makeup routine because I do want to test it with how I would usually do my makeup. But yeah, so far so good. I will say my forehead isn't as glowy as it usually would be at this point. At this point, I probably would have to put another layer of powder. At this point, I probably would have to put another layer of powder already, but so far it's so good. It's still a little glowy, but we'll see how it holds up. But as far as the rest of my face, it does look more matte than usual, but it doesn't look dry. Like it looks like a soft matte for sure. I'm excited to see how my makeup will last. If my oils pop out, I kind of feel like they will. But I did apply a generous amount on my forehead, so we'll see. So I am going to test this out for a few more hours. It's currently 3:19 when I finish my makeup, and I started my makeup around 12 or 1. I just filmed the chit chat, which is why it's been a few hours. And yeah, I'll probably check back in around 8-9 o'clock. I'm gonna try and go outside. It's quite warm today, so I'm gonna try and go outside, do a few things, like get active, not just sit in the house, so I can actually do a good wear test. And I will be back a little later on to give you guys an update and just give you my final thoughts. But so far I like the primer. Like I'm not really a matte primer gal, but for a matte primer for my skin type, I think this is nice. So yeah, I will see you guys when I am back with the update. Hey friends, we are back. It is so many hours later, you guys. It is 12:39. I feel like the primer has actually done pretty well. I do have some glowiness around this area, but nothing too crazy, and then a little bit around my chin too. I do see some on my forehead too, but nothing like excessive. Guys, I took a nap. Lashes are off. Okay, because I was so dedicated. I was like, I'm not taking my makeup off early. Like, I'm gonna do this wear test. I definitely feel like if I did not nap, my skin wouldn't be producing so much oils. I think as I slept, my skin just started producing oils. Like, in terms of locking and holding on to makeup, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, because my coverage is pretty good. I mean, I have lost some coverage over here, but it's because I was laying down on this side. But I can still see my blush, I can still see my concealer, my foundation, so like everything is still on. My forehead, like the coverage has not moved. I don't really have any big pores, but I can say my skin still looks very smooth and very kind of airbrushed, so I think it did its job in that sense. Okay, so I just mattified some areas around my face. So I did around my forehead, my cheeks, my chin. Apologies, my lip gloss, my whole lip combo has come off. Yeah, I guess I'll wrap up this wear test. As far as the primer, holding on to makeup and keeping it locked on, I would say it definitely does that. I have literally been wearing this makeup for hours. I went to sleep, I literally slept, woke up, and the coverage is still pretty much there everywhere. I still see even my blush, my concealer is still popping. So that is pretty good. As far as it being matte, I feel like this is a very good matte primer. One of the best I've tried, but I do feel like it's within a time window. So I would say, for me, I would say 8 hours is a pretty good window for where I feel like it stays pretty matte. I wish I came on camera, but I was editing and I was watching Love Island and I was in a whole different space. But it was still pretty matte. It's only when I took a nap and woke up that I got a little bit of oiliness, which is normal because as I'm sleeping, my cells and my oil production are probably gonna, you know, go up. So yeah, I would definitely say 8 hours ish, it pretty much stays pretty matte, and then after that you probably will have to do touch-ups, which I think is pretty fine. So yeah, that was the end of today's wear test. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a nice thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.